Hello everyone, this is Khaled El-Hissy from the Islamic University of Gaza. Today I'll be doing my presentation for Dr. Rifat Al-Arair with his course Shakespeare. I'll be talking briefly about the character Ophelia from Hamlet play. I'll be discussing it according to Ophelia film, which is released in 2018. My presentation will be about a brief summary, synopsis, and comparing between three things that is found in Ophelia in the play and how they became in the film. So, a synopsis, a brief summary. Ophelia is a 2018 film. It depicts Shakespeare's play, Hamlet, from Ophelia's perspective. It gives a modern vision about how women act and portray themselves in these days. The film as well retells the play in a different way, changing some of its main scenes. For example, in the play, Hamlet and Ophelia never marry each other. However, in the film, Hamlet and Ophelia actually marry each other secretly. Uh, so the first thing to compare between Ophelia in the film and the play is how Ophelia in the play was passive, helpless, and is driven to madness and suicide by the men in her life, by her father especially and her lover Hamlet. However, in the film, it portrays Ophelia differently, especially with the madness. As we see in the play, Ophelia is driven to madness because of her father, bad behavior to her, and her lover Hamlet also abusing her abusing her and not loving her, maybe not giving her emotions. So this is in the play. Uh, in the film, nevertheless, Ophelia feigns madness to escape from the society, to do whatever she wants. So she makes this decision to to escape from the society and the views of society to her. So she feigns madness. However, in the play, she is being madness, driven to madness. The second thing is, in the play, Ophelia is often seen as a pawn, the power struggles between Hamlet, Laertes, and Polonius. So she's always controlled. She's told what to do. She's told what not to do by the men in her life. Nonetheless, the film portrays Ophelia in a different manner. We have the first scene with her father. This in the play, we have seen how she was submissive. She didn't lie. She was afraid of her father. She told him everything about Hamlet. And, but in the film, that doesn't happen. In the film, when her father comes to speak to her, she turns away. She turns away her face. She turns away her back. And actually, she doesn't tell him the whole truth. She keeps some information for herself, hiding it from her father. So she's brave, she's independent, she knows what she's doing. She's not controlled, she is controlling herself. The nunnery scene, as we have seen in Hamlet, when her father and the king told her to tell Hamlet that she doesn't love her, she doesn't love him, to make sure that he's mad because of her. She goes and obeys. However, in the film, this this thing happens actually. The king tells her to go and tell Hamlet that she doesn't love him, to see if he's mad for her. She goes, and the king, of course, is eavesdropping behind the curtains. She goes and she tells Hamlet, she whispers to Hamlet that the king is behind me, eavesdropping behind the curtains. So let's pretend that I will tell you I don't love you, and you pretend that you are mad and that the king makes sure what he wants to make sure of, that Hamlet is driven to madness by Ophelia rejecting him and not loving him back. And she also whispers to him and tells him that she knew right now that the king actually killed Hamlet's father. So we can see how she is not that controlled person. She is not a pawn anymore. She is controlling her life. She is independent. She's free. At the end of the play, we have seen how Ophelia tragically dies. She kills herself. She may be suicide. However, in the film, she doesn't die. She lives. All the characters die tragically. For example, Hamlet, the king, the queen, and Laertes, they all die. However, Ophelia doesn't die. She escapes. She goes to another place. She stays alive. And we can see at the end of the film, Ophelia holding a girl, a little girl. We don't know whether this is her daughter or not, but it is like uh, a sign that each woman has a chance to start a new life. And this is my presentation. And thank you for watching.